And I ain't got too much information on this. I just was paying attention. Salute to that nigga, Just Say No to Skull, man, out there in Dallas. I was watching one of his videos yesterday. And he was talking about this MarleyWhoop dude out there in Detroit. Well, he ain't from Detroit, but he got murked in Detroit. And he was showing the live video that the dude did that everybody's saying, you know, his mama saying that live got something to do with him getting killed, right? And I'm sitting here watching the live. And, you know, I come in here and I do my thing on the podcast. And I be talking about shit that be facts. You know what I mean? But what I'm not finna do is play them games that boy was playing on that motherfucking internet and shit. Listen, man, he was on there telling his stories and speaking his truth and shit like that. You know, he's saying niggas' names. He talking about dates and he giving out locations and, you know, he just, you know, he popping his shit. You know what I mean? And then he let some other niggas up on the live. And I'm speaking to the young niggas on this one, man. I'm gonna give y'all some game on this one for all the young niggas. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to energy. Like when I come on this podcast and I always talk about brandy ass niggas. I can't stand no brandy ass nigga. Just wanna be down. Just do anything to be down or looked at like he cool and he just wanna be so fucking cool. Nigga playing with his life trying to be cool. Man, listen, it was like 3 other niggas that popped up on the live or whatever. They all got the Pooh Shiesty mask on. And them niggas like, what's up? You know, cause you know, I guess the nigga be popping, you know, he be popping this shit on his podcast or whatever. And them niggas was like, yeah, man, we be listening to the podcast. We be paying attention to what you be saying and woo-de-woo-de-woo. That was a sign right there. Okay, them niggas listening to you. Nigga, when them niggas came up on the live, you could tell they was on the bullshit. I felt the energy through the phone, through the screen. I felt the energy like, man, these niggas they came to check a nigga. Yeah, man, we paying attention to your podcast, man. Yeah, we hear what you be saying, man. Woo. Keep doing that shit, though. Keep doing that shit. Yeah, we gonna catch up with you. So the niggas just still trying to be cool, cause you know all of them was locked up together or whatever. You could tell he was the nigga that when he was behind that motherfucking wall, they had this little crash dummy ass nigga doing whatever the fuck, you know. You know, when I was growing up, you know, the niggas that was, you know, the leaders in the gangs and the big dogs in the gangs and shit, if they knew you really wasn't about that, you wasn't about no action, they ain't let you join no gang. You had to really show them that you really wanted to do that shit. You was really, you know. These days, when it comes to the gangs and shit, they let you in the gang because they want a crash dummy. You know, you could tell he was a crash dummy. Yeah, man, you know, I did this and did that. Man, you was a crash dummy, though. We had you doing all the shit that we ain't want to do. You know, you could tell he was one of them niggas, right? So now he free and he telling his jail stories and shit. And all the niggas that was pointing telling him to go do crash dummy ass shit, you know what I'm talking about? They looking at this nigga like, man, you talking too much, nigga. And you weren't even really like that, boy. You was really a crash dummy, you know what I mean? That's the energy I got just looking at the video, right? So they telling him, yeah, man, we listen to the podcast. We hear what you be saying and woo-de-woo-de-woo. Nigga, what you on? Nigga, what's up with all that, man? You know, you doing a lot of talking and woo-de-woo-de-woo. So the nigga still just popping shit. Yeah, man, you know, I'm doing my thing and woo-de-woo-de-woo. So one of the nigga finally was like, well, before the nigga said this, he was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna come down there and fuck with y'all. And they looking at each other like, okay, come on, yeah, come on down here. I'm looking at this shit like, bro, he really finna go for this shit? Yeah, man, come on down here. So the nigga just still trying to be cool and shit like these his buddies. Man, these ain't your buddies, man. They finna do you something. Young men, let me tell you something. It's okay to not want to be down. Once you get the energy from somebody that show you that they want to do you something, you stay the fuck away from that person unless you gonna do them something. Man, listen, it been so many motherfucking times. Listen, you can ask my brother Bolo. It's been plenty of times I told him, hey, man, don't ever bring this person right here around me ever again. Oh, T-Dog, man, you tripping, man. Nah, nigga, I don't like his energy. I could be tripping, but I'll take that. Don't bring this nigga around me no more. He gonna hurt me or I'ma hurt him. I don't like his energy. I could tell he don't like me. He got a problem with a fly nigga. Keep that nigga away from me, man. Yeah, I'm like that. Plenty of time. Hey, keep that. Hey, I don't want to be around that nigga. I never get one time my brother Major, man. Salute to my brother Major. I used to go down, you know, I used to fuck with certain people that he was cool with or whatever. And every time I go around this one nigga, man, he always got like a little funny ass vibe or something. Now, I never get one day my brother Major was like, hey man, I'm finna go to woo woo. I'm finna go fuck with woo woo, man. You ride? And I say, hell no, I don't never want to be around that nigga ever again. Oh man, what you would do? No. Last time I was around that nigga, I ain't like that nigga energy. That nigga was on some fake bucking ass shit. Man, I ain't got time to be around no nigga like that, man. Cause nigga, I lose it on the nigga, man. I ain't got time for that. And I could be tripping, but the Holy Spirit is telling me to stay the fuck away from this person. I don't need him. Fuck him. It's okay to be like that, young man. Now back to MarleyWhoop. Listen, he on the motherfucking live with these niggas, and these niggas like, yeah, man, come on down, nigga, yeah, come on down. And he was talking about cause, you know, it was him and two other guys that got killed and left in an abandoned house, man. You know, rat infested. They got ate up by rats. They was in there for like 12 days, man. Did them dirty, man. Lured them boys down into an abandoned house and killed them, man. But he had two other niggas with him too, right? One of his homeboys' name was Jook or some shit. You know, and the guys on the live, they knew who he was. So they was like, yeah, man, come on down. He was like, yeah, man, I'ma bring Jook down there with me. And nigga, it happened real fast, but I caught something that the dude said. Cause I be paying attention. I'm a very observant nigga. I caught what one of the dudes said. He was like, yeah, man, bring Jook down here. He can get it too. And the conversation kept going pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you weren't really paying attention, then you ain't catch that. But he said, yeah, bring Jook down here. Jook can get it too. I caught that. I say, man, this goofy ass nigga. And rest in peace to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that happened to him like that, because he looked like a well-mannered young man. He just was out here trying to be down. You know what I mean? But I'm like, man, this goof ass nigga is really on here thinking that these his friends, boy, they finna do you something. And if they ain't finna do it theyself, they finna have somebody do you something. Boy, they got a problem with you and this shit that you doing on the internet, man. So the nigga just like, yeah, man, I'ma come down there, I'ma fuck with y'all, woo. So the nigga done got booked for a fake show. That's another thing too, man. All money ain't good money. Y'all niggas be so ready to go be down and show out, and you know, cause he just wanted some attention. So he got booked for a fake show and he got lined up in the long run. You know. Now when I be on my show, y'all might hear me talk about rats and shit, but I never say a nigga name. I never say a nigga name because let me tell y'all something. These rats and shit, man, there's a lot of people out here that love these rats, man. Yeah, that nigga was on his live talking about, yeah, man, I was cool with this one nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably a nigga that was running with all of them behind the wall. All of them was running together, but one of the niggas went rat. You know? He was like, yeah, man, I had to put that nigga down, man. I did this to him. Woo. I violated him. Woo. I found out the nigga was a rat. I ain't fuck with him no more. Well, you don't fuck with him no more, but them other niggas over there, they still fuck with that nigga. And you on the live talking shit about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? One of these niggas might be his brother. One of these niggas might be his motherfucking cousin. And you on live saying a nigga name and you just talking crazy about this motherfucking nigga, telling his business and all that motherfucking shit. And they ain't fucking with that. Man, y'all got to be careful on this internet shit, man. Y'all got to be careful on this internet shit. Because a nigga will line your motherfucking ass up, nigga. True story, nigga. Check this out. I never get one time two niggas had booked a studio session. This the reason why I stopped letting niggas book studio sessions online, right? Two niggas booked a motherfucking studio session online. And I'm like, shit, at the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get me some motherfucking money. It is what it is. You know, I was well prepared for the niggas. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this shit still happened, right? So the nigga booked the studio online. I'm charging $50 an hour. You know what I'm talking about? They pay the money. You know, they pay the $50 online. You know what I'm saying? And they booked the session. So when the niggas came through, as soon as I guess they thought, you know, because I guess they thought at the time that a nigga was balling or a nigga had a big studio or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But these some jack boys. Come to find out, it was one of my main niggas. It was one of their cousins, you know what I'm saying? So that's how the shit got, you know, squashed down or whatever. That's how the shit got, you know, it was just water under the bridge, you know, after a little while or whatever. So, come to find out, These some motherfucking jack boys. It's two niggas. They pull up in a motherfucking big SUV and they pull up and shit. I'm on the phone with them giving them directions. Then they pull up and shit. And I could tell by their wardrobe they got on sweats and boots and, you know, they came to do a nigga something. Oh shit, it's my daughter calling. Sorry, but I'm gonna call you. Hold on, y'all. Let me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Recording right now. What's up, baby? But yeah, man, these niggas booked the motherfucking studio session. My bad, y'all. That's my daughter calling. You niggas do not come before that. Okay, I'm gonna call you back, baby. She say she bored. She wanna listen to her daddy talk shit. When she be bored, she call her daddy to listen to me talk shit. But listen, alright, anyway, so the niggas booked the studio session. They paid the $50 up front, you know, to book the session, right? So the niggas come through, they get out the truck. I was like, damn, these niggas don't look like no rappers. They look like jack boys, you know. They look like they on some shit that I used to be on. You know what I'm saying? So they come in the crib now. I'm not in here by myself. They probably thought I was in this bitch by myself. So I got one of my partners. He in the back room on the computer doing something, and then I got another one of my partners. He in the living room. He's sitting right there in the living room on the other side of the wall. So when the niggas come around the motherfucking corner, you know what I'm saying, I could tell the way they looking at each other like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? They done walked into some shit that they really trying to get out of, right? So nigga, when them niggas come around the motherfucking corner, nigga, I got a 12 gauge shotgun sitting right there leaning up against the wall. Nigga, I got a motherfucking 38 on my hip. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was prepared. You know? So them niggas come in there, motherfucker, y'all. They ain't had no beats on them. They ain't had no lyrics. Not one rap book. Nigga didn't have no lyrics wrote in his motherfucking, in his phone. They coming up with shit on the spot. At this point, they realized that they fucked up. And in my eyes, they really weren't on the shit that they claimed to be on, because some niggas, some killers would have shot everybody in there. Some killers would have shot everybody in there and took what they wanted to take. But see, they really weren't on that like that. They ain't expect to turn that corner. It's a 12 gauge sitting right there. You know? But yeah, these niggas didn't have no beats. These niggas ain't had no lyrics or nothing. They coming up with shit on the motherfucking spot. Me and my homeboy texting. My homeboy was like, man, who the fuck is these niggas, man? They not ready. They not prepared. And when I see that these niggas coming up with shit on the spot, I say, oh, I see what y'all came to do. Okay, but I'm playing it cool. I ain't even call it out on. So nigga, after the hour went by, I was like, hey man, y'all want to book another hour? Y'all just want to come back at another time? Oh yeah, man, yeah, we gon', you know what I'm saying? Cause they nervous as fuck. One of the niggas sweating like a motherfucker. The nigga say, yeah, man, we just gonna come back at another time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know I gotta go with the woo. He say, how much I owe you? I got him for another 150. I say, yeah, man, give me 150. Not you owe me 150. Give me 150. Nigga paid that 150, got the fuck up out of there. Nigga would have paid anything to get the fuck up out of there. He thought he had one. You know what I mean? But I told that story to let y'all know that, hey, it's motherfuckers. Nigga will book your ass to book your ass. And it's a true story. Anybody that think I'm lying about this story, go ask that nigga Cool Cat. Go ask that nigga, salute to that nigga Forever Youngster. Go ask Youngster. When them niggas left, that nigga Youngster was like, man, what the fuck? You notice what I noticed? I say, hell yeah. Yeah, I peeped it. I peeped it. Never saw them niggas ever again. You know, but see where they fucked up at, listen, cause I get everybody to pay the shit on PayPal. The nigga paid for the shit on PayPal. Nigga, he got his government name and his motherfucking address linked to the motherfucking card. So I got his address and his government name. And that's when I noticed what his last name was. And that last name right there, nigga, if you got this last name, you only kin to one family. Nigga, I call my boy ASAP. I say, man, you know such and such and such and such. That nigga say, man, they're my cousins. I say, well, your cousin just left from over here. Woo. He say, oh, shit, T-Dog, man. No, man. Let me call him. Let me woo. You know what I mean? I would say my partner name, but you know I ain't getting on that MarleyWhoop shit. But my partner had called me back like an hour later. He said, man, they ain't, you know, that's what they do, man. They ain't know, bro. They ain't know, bro. It's yeah, water under the bridge now. But I'm just telling y'all a true story. That's a true story. I told y'all who y'all can ask. They was right there. But I said all that. A nigga will book your ass to book your ass. And y'all niggas be out here trying to, you know, doing whatever for the money. Because I was on that desperate money shit. I ain't gonna lie at the time. You know, I was on it, but I was still on the other shit that I was on too. You know, I was still on it. Them niggas came in, that nigga that seen that big ass motherfucking gauge nigga, and they seen that thing on my hip. They was like, oh shit. Like I said, some killers would have shot it out in that bitch. You know, and let me say this too, because I ain't on no tough gangster shit. I thank God that them boys went on it. The only thing that gun didn't save me in that situation. Now one of them guns saved me. My two partners being there with me didn't save me. God saved me. And I listened to what God had told me that day, nigga. Niggas never booked a session online ever again, nigga. I never played that shit ever again. I took that shit down off the website. You know. But rest in peace to the nigga MarleyWhoop, man. For all the young men that's listening. Hey, bro. Get off that shit, bro. If you gonna be on the internet, I talked about this on the last podcast, man. If you gonna be on the internet, man, and you know, be on the internet, man, trying to get you some money and shit, man. Fuck all that, the gangster Olympics. You want to tell all your gangster stories and shit. I be on here telling stories and shit too, but I got some game attached to that. I ain't just on here on no motherfucking tough guy shit, just trying to, you know, seem like the most gangster nigga. I got some game behind that shit. I'm telling you this shit for a reason. Nigga done really been there, done that. I'm telling you this for a reason. But all they want to be down with niggas, after niggas done already gave you the energy that they want to do you something. These ain't your motherfucking friends, man. But you just trying to impress them so much. These ain't nobody to, this ain't nobody to impress. You know? No disrespect to those guys, but y'all, they didn't like that nigga. And that man should have picked up on that. You was never supposed to go meet up with them niggas after that live. Them niggas basically told you. Listen, one of the niggas told him, man, fuck all that, man. If you ain't on this, then shit, don't even talk to me. The nigga talking about what you talking about. He got on a Call of Duty sweatshirt. He say, I'm on this shit. I'm on the Call of Duty shit. So the nigga Marley was like, man, I ain't on no video game shit. He say, nigga, I ain't on no video. I'm talking about in real life, nigga. He sending gunshots through the phone and shit, you know, with the hand signal y'all do, you know. He got the trigger finger in the... I'm like, man, these dudes not fucking with you, man. You better not go meet up with these niggas nowhere. This should be your last conversation with these niggas, man. But niggas be wanting to be down, bro. Niggas be wanting to be cool, bro. It's okay to not be down. For all the young men that's listening, it's okay to not be down. And you might get out of a situation like that one time. You might get out 2 times. But let me tell you something. When God take his hands off you, my nigga, you out there. When you get left for the wolves like that, you out there. God probably showed that dude plenty of times you don't need to be fucking with these type of people. See, I learned the hard way. I don't need to be fucking with certain type of people. That's why I am the way I am now. That's why I am the way I am now. Let me tell you something. For all the young men that's listening, the life that you save will be your own, my nigga. Stay focused.
Ooh, I never been this faded before. I drink and smoke all by myself. I'm antisocial, nigga. Ooh, I never had a hoe that fucked me before. Like this little hoe, I think I'll keep her to myself, my nigga. Ooh, my nigga call me with the drove for the low. I need to go and get that bread and call that bow, my nigga. Ooh, I know you never heard this shit here before. It's all new, it's that TL fucking man, my language.
Stop trying to figure out my angles and mine. Fake friends, learn yet I hurt you. Now I'm all about mine.